Controversial issue that tries to determine the value of life. The death penalty divides many Americans.
Now the Diocese of St. Augustine finds itself in the middle of a debate defending a man accused of killing one of its priests. Channel 4's Chris Parento is live this morning with their message of forgiveness. Chris.
Bruce, it's been less than a year since Father Rene Robert was killed, and the man accused of killing him, Stephen Murray, is still awaiting trial and does face the death penalty. But pastors and friends of Father Rene say that it is not what the popular priest would have wanted. Now, pastors and parishioners are trying to get the death penalty off the table for good.
I am that person you're talking about. I'm a person angry that Father Rene Robert was killed, and I am grieving and still cry over his death. But I don't see any value in taking the life of the man who killed him. I think that Rene's life was of great value. I also think the life of the man who killed him is of great value.
San Sebastian's Father John Gillespie says there's no reason for capital punishment in 2016, particularly in the case of Stephen Murray, accused of killing Father Rene Robert in April. Father Rene left specific instructions asking that the death penalty not be applied to his accused killer, and the parish is petitioning that be upheld. However, Attorney Jay Plotkin says you have to let the justice system play out.
In terms of the relevance to the community, I think what you have to look at is you have to understand that there are certain homicides that are so egregious, so heinous, that the ultimate punishment is probably the appropriate punishment in those type of cases.
Still, Gillespie says Cities for Life has a mission around the world, but it's a tough one.
Will our demonstration or our gathering turn the tide? I don't think so. I hope it turns the tide in individual people's minds and maybe cities' minds, more cities joining. But at some point, we all have to start a change.
Until that change happens, Plotkin says prosecutors, like the one in the case against Stephen Murray, have a job to do. As
a prosecutor, your job ultimately is to apply in a just way the laws of the state, and the death penalty is the law of the state of Florida.
Tonight's meeting is titled Cities for Life to Abolish the Death Penalty. They'll meet at 6:30 at the shrine at Mission Nombre de Dios in St. Augustine. Father Rene's accused killer, Stephen Murray, was supposed to be back in court in Georgia this week, but that hearing has been postponed. Right now, no new date has been set. Live this morning, I'm Chris Parento, Channel 4, the local station.